Hey guys, it's Eric with another episode of Enchanted Minds. Today we're going over the top 5 armor enhancement enchantments for your great weapon fighter, guys. So, over the last videos we've dropped, through your guys' comments, we've come to the realization that it would be much better, much more beneficial to break these top 5s, these top 10s down for each class. And even then, guys, there's gonna be some discrepancies because every build in this game is unique unless you're copying it off of a website, and most of the time, even then, you're still gonna fine-tune it to suit your play style. So guys, these videos are to point you in the right direction if you're new to the game, and also to spark conversation amongst you players that have been playing for a very long time. So we do appreciate all the feedback, guys, and with that we're going to jump right into it. Again, top 5 armor enchants for the GWF. So we will be looking at the rank 12s, guys. You can do this yourself. You type in trans. In refinement, we go to enchantments. Quality, we don't have to do anything. Go to the enchantment in slots. Armor enhancement slot. So we hit search, and because we typed trans, it's only giving us the rank 12s. I understand if you're new to the game, you need to probably look at the rank 7s, rank 8s. This is just showing them at their full potential, guys, here with the rank 12. So guys, without further ado, number 5 on the list, actually one of the cheapest enchantments in the game, the Blood Theft enchantment for your GWF. So guys, this is a surviving enchantment. You can see what it does. When you drop below 75% health, you have a 20% chance to deal necrotic damage to your attacker. Anytime you're taking damage, this can proc and heal yourself for that amount, and that amount again over the following 4 seconds. The damage is based on your weapon damage, and this can only occur once every 20 seconds. So a lot of you regulars out there right now rolling your eyes. Yes, guys, this is the cheapest enchantment in the game, one of them. The reason why it's on here on this list, number 5, is because for most GWF builds, guides, you'll be pumping defense, not lifesteal. So a lot of the ranged DPS characters, they have the benefit of using lifesteal for their defensive enchant slots. I've seen GWFs do it, but if you're going with that power build, then you have to go defense because of the feat. Also, the defense, very helpful because you're up there taking hits, guys. So what I would do for end game content, say Tomb of the 9 Gods, your GWF, you probably want to rock the Blood Theft and the Bear Cub Companion. This will supplement your lifesteal, will give you more than enough to keep you alive with all that defense that you're rocking. So number 5, guys, your Blood Theft enchant. Moving right along, number 4 is the Thunderhead enchantment. Here one is, whenever you are hit, your foe takes a small amount of spark damage. So this happens whenever you're hit, only can happen once every 10 seconds. In addition to that, guys, when a foe hits you with a critical strike, your armor has a 40% chance to deal lightning damage and stun the foe, as well as any other foes in a large radius around you. This effect only occurs once every 20 seconds. It's also based on the weapon damage, guys. So this is nice. Basically, this is going to add damage to your DPS character. And the GWF is one of the only DPS characters that's going to be up there actually taking hits for this thing to proc. So super nice. Adding more damage, adding that stun as well on your critical strikes. may not work for a power build as well, but for a crit build, super nice. Thunderhead coming in at number 4. So moving right along, guys, number 3, probably the most popular in the game right now for basically every class, nearly. You've got the Bark Shield enchantment. So this is super duper nice. Every 6 seconds, your armor receives a charge of bolstered bark to a maximum of 4 charges. So basically, when you enter combat, you're going to have 4 charges. And you can see here, they just absorb a massive amount of damage. 1 charge absorbs 20,000, 2 charges, 40,000. So on and so forth. 3 is going to be 60,000, and 4 is going to be 80,000. So, super nice. Its counterpart is actually just ahead of it, the negation. The difference here between these two, so the Bark Shield always going to be available when you're entering combat, pretty much. Coming in at number 3. Number 2 is the negation enchant, guys. So they're very similar in a sense that they're both increasing your survivability. The reason this is ranked ahead, they're slightly different. So this one, you don't have the armor coming in, but when you receive damage, each hit adds a stack, 3% increase to your damage resistance, 1% increase to incoming healing, and 1% increase to recovery. This effect can stack 10 times, guys. So that, if you're in deep, if you're in a little bit over your head, 30% damage resistance. If you're taking those kind of hits, that's massive, guys. That is insane. That's the equivalent to a very large amount of defense. In addition to that, the healing, also the recovery. So for some builds, the GWF's going to push a little bit of recovery. This can be super nice. The damage resistance, the recovery, making it a great option for your GWF. Coming in at number 2, guys, the negation enchantment. And now for number 1. Number 1, I'm sure a bit of a shocker. I'm sure will be disputed by some of you out there. Certainly welcome it. The Fire Burst enchantment, we're pleased to announce. So guys, this is 0 survivability. When you receive damage, you have a 20% chance to release a fireball at your attacker that explodes for 6. You can damage 6 foes within 20 feet for fire damage. Set them on fire for a damage over time. This fireball scales with your level, can only occur once every 20 seconds. So this has made number 1 because as a GWF, you are a DPS character. And as a GWF, you are one of the only DPS characters that is going to be able to proc this enough to make it worthwhile, particularly in a boss fight, guys. So this will add a good amount of damage to your GWF. I implore you to try it before you knock it. I know it's going to be critiqued, criticized, guys. It's number 1 choice here, but again, the reasoning: you're one of the only characters that can proc it. A tank probably doesn't want to wear this as opposed to something that will help him tank better. So Fire Burst enchantment coming in at number 1, adding an extreme amount of damage to your GWF over the course of a dungeon, guys. So if you have any questions, comment down below. Suggestions, requests, guys, very active in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Awesome Gaming Network. Outside of that, guys, may the drops be ever in your favor. Captain Eric out.